So, thank you for joining. This is going to be a test of BRIODS Corporation of America, Mindset, Media, and Music Technology. Our mission statement: BRIODS is the bridge between the gap of influencers, artists, entrepreneurs, and their followers. The problem that we've seen within the market and for a lot of influencers, artists, and entrepreneurs is the fact that they lack a product, they lack support, and they lack an environment to cultivate them for success. So, when you look at these three things, a lack of product, lack of support, and lack of environment, it's safe to say that failure is a surety, okay? Because they don't have the proper things in order to succeed. So, over the years, we've noticed that there have been steady and exponential increases with influencers, artists, entrepreneurs that are coming into the market and looking for a successful career doing this. So, one thing I want to discuss with you is a fundamental called the chasm. Because when you look at this, or this is also known as the product life cycle, if you don't know or don't understand this, and if your management isn't going into these things with you, it's hard for you to truly project and truly benefit from the products and services that you're creating. So, looking at the chasm, innovators and early adopters, these are the people that are mostly going to support whatever is being put together and produced early on. So before, trademark and all that stuff, before Apple became what they were or what they are, they were in this area. Before the iPhone, before the iPod, all those things, when they came out with the first Macintosh computer, okay? This part of the market, the early market people, the innovators, were the first type of people to support what Apple was doing. Then they got this group of people, the early adopters. These are, the different type of investors and outside support groups that saw what they were doing, and they were like, you know what, we're going to get a part of the share in this. So they ended up getting parts and pieces and portions of what Apple was putting together, and this made up the early market for Apple. And that pushed the chasm, which created the early majority to become influenced into buying into the product, services, and the idea, and then later on everybody else followed. So when we're looking at new influencers, artists, and entrepreneurs, they don't understand this, okay? Nobody is discussing this with them. Nobody is breaking this down with them. And nobody really cares to even discuss this with them. And it's really unfortunate because I see a lot of people fail. And, when you look at the numbers, okay, it's hard numbers. It's about 9 out of 10 startups fail in the first 60 to 90 days. You're talking 9 out of 10, okay? That's 90% of startups fail in the first 60 to 90 days. They didn't even get to the 6-month mark. They're barely even making 3 months, okay? If that's a relationship, bruh, they shouldn't even call themselves boyfriend and girlfriend. Not to take it there or whatever, but like Come on, nobody's taking 30, 60 to 90 days. You might as well not even try. Because if you're going to set up and put out money and go crazy and do all these things for only 60 to 90 days of relevance, there's no reason for you to do that. So why not look at the long picture? Because you want longevity. 60 to 90 days is only reaching these people. 60 to 90 days is only reaching these people. Now, when you go a year, 5, 10 years plus, you're reaching these people, okay? Depending on how your system is set up, but we're not going to go into all that in this video. I just wanted to educate you a little bit about this, because these are the things that we share with the people that get involved with BRIODS Corporation of America. You know, the different influencers, artists, and entrepreneurs that look for us to support them. So the Corp, aka BRIODS, aka BRIODS Corporation of America, is designed for bosses, revolutionists, innovators, opportunists, developers, and strategists. If whoever is trying to become a part of BRIODS does not fit within one of these categories, they're not fit to be on the team, and we understand that, and that's cool, because at the end of the day, what we're putting together and what we're doing is for the benefit of those that want to make their goals and dreams a reality. So there's no time and there's no room for people that are not like-minded and on the same page and on the same agenda of going after success and doing what it takes interdependently to make this happen. And why do I say interdependently? Because there's so many people doing it independently, doing it by themselves, and they're failing. That's why 9 out of 10 businesses, 9 out of 10 startups fail within the first 60 to 90 days. They don't have support. They don't have an environment. They don't have the necessary things to succeed. So this is part of the team that is leading this organization to success. We have Avidan M. Respis, which is the Director of Business Development. He supervises the daily operations of the organizational growth, helping, reach more clients, helping reach more collaborations, helping reach more communities for success of BRIODS and the affiliated partners and associates. Youssef Jiggy Woods L. Green is the Director of Musical Enterprise, overseeing the daily projects of artistry expansion, helping artists become better musicians, helping artists, tap in more with their craft and with their passion, helping artists make the sacrifice to begin the journey to truly make a name for themselves. Because so many artists do not have that support group or do not have that mentor to train them and help them and guide them into the right areas. So Youssef is the one that leads that project and that passionate endeavor that we're really taking hold of. Okay, we have Joyce Bass. She's the primary appointed financial analyst, providing funding opportunities and money management. She makes sure that the corp, BRIODS is, up to par and up to standards with the finances, and make sure that, we stay tight when it comes to, developing opportunities for wealth generation and social economic improvements. We have Chris Thomas, who is the premier investor allocating proportionate capital for fortified establishment and growth planning. Now, what he has done is he has seen the benefits of BRIODS Corporation of America, and he allocates funds and capitals to various projects and various endeavors that BRIODS Corporation of America takes part of. He also brings other investors and other opportunities that help us generate, funding opportunities and opportunities to gain more capital. The solution that we have found, we put years and years and years into the research, the analytical data, the studies, all the different information to tell you that the three pillars of success is mindset, media, and music. No matter what industry you look at, mindset, media, and music sit at the top. Mindset, because if you do not have the proper mindset, you will not succeed, okay? Marines, okay? Not to bring Army into this, but the best of the best. Navy SEALs, okay? Coast Guards, paramedics, top-notch police officers, secret force agents, different heroes. Let's talk about even your job, right? They want you to be educated. They want you to know something more than the common things. That's what you get paid for. You get paid better to be more educated. That's mindset, okay? Real simple. Mindset is crucial to success in any endeavor. Media, okay? Why is media important? Because it doesn't matter what you're doing. If nobody sees it, nobody's going to care, okay? Why is YouTube so crazy and so popular? Because random people are being seen and getting recognition for it. That's media. That's a portion of media. Now, media is a very, very vast pool of things. But to simplify it, let's talk video, okay? People are visual creatures. And the better video you have, the better influence you can project into the world. We have done the research, and we have proven that better video, and we're not the only ones saying this, it's scientific, right? Look at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all these different video applications, because visually things, right? Visual things are visually pleasing, and people like those things, okay? So when you bring these two things together, you have a nice stronghold. And then adding the music on top. Music is able to transcend through different societies and through different, age groups and different eras and all these different things. That's why babies, no matter what year they're born, no matter what generation whatsoever, if you play classical music, it has a significant, I want to make sure I word this properly, okay? Because when you understand how vibrations and energy, and when you understand how these different things within our possession, right? Because when you know how to manipulate, and I said it, because you gotta understand, there's a lot of people that manipulate and that maneuver and that use music in a certain way to get you to do certain things and to get you to feel certain things. That's why in movies they play certain types of music at certain times in order to communicate a certain feeling, to get you to respond in a certain way. If they're doing it right, you're going to truly feel something in that particular moment. You're going to feel yourself a part of that. Now, let me bring you back out of this, because mindset, media, and music are so important, okay? And having a platform for influencers, artists, and entrepreneurs to grow with that understands these fundamental principles, it really cultivates success in a way that other platforms just don't do. So, the system, we come up with a product, as you see here, different t-shirts. This is for BRIODS Corporation of America. These are just 4. We came out with more stuff. We have some sweatsuits and some training, right? Some nice things that are coming out. We're going to have some nice jackets. We're going to have a lot of great things for people to be able to purchase. Why are clothes so important? Because you see here, it says the next biggest thing. When you're wearing this, you are part of the next biggest thing, right? BRIODS Corporation of America, right here. Say you got goals, but don't know what you want. So many people say they got goals, but don't know what they want. So when people read this, when it's on your back, it's going to make them really think about their goals, their dreams, who they are. And when you're wearing this, it's going to make you actually live out your goals and dreams, because you say you got goals, but you don't even know what you want, okay? See right here, we have canvas. Beautiful car. We have a lot more, and there's going to be a lot more exotic cars, a lot more beautiful cars, a lot more better pictures of this car even. People love this stuff, okay? I love this stuff. And I know that if I'm my own client and my own customer, and there's other people out there, like we go to different car events and different car meetups, different social events for artists and different entrepreneurs. A lot of people like beautiful pictures of their businesses and themselves and their products, and we're able to put those on canvases in a nice, beautiful manner that is visually pleasing, and they buy it, right? Not just from us, but for clients, right? And for their supporters, because their supporters also want to have those things. So those products also create a support within an environment, because we have a complete system around this that's based on the success of the complete entity, not just the product, not just the team, not just the visuals behind it, but every single aspect has attention put to it. Let's talk, because this is what makes us different, okay? This is what's going to take your life to the next level. Because with this information, if you have read the book, The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, read it again. Watch the video. Because you want to take yourself from being an employee to being a business owner and investor. These two sides are different. Okay? There's a split here. This left side, okay? These people trade time for money. Okay? They only have 24 hours in a day, and they can only work about 16 of those hours. If you're crazy and if you're stressed out, you're probably working 20. Okay? But if you live comfortably, you want to work 4 to 8 hours a day. Okay? That's what these people do. They might work 4 to 8 hours a day. But the type of work they do is different, because these people, they're trading time for money. They have to go to work, okay? They have to put in effort, blood, sweat, tears, all these things. Every hour, every minute, they're getting compensated for it. But these people, they have already established something that all they have to do is leverage it, and it keeps making money. They kind of press a button, and it just works. And they can turn the button off, they can turn it on, they can give the button to somebody else, no matter what. If they use the button, the system that they set up, that they put together, success. These people, there is no system. They have to be the system. Okay? So what happens is, at first with BRIODS, people come in as an employee because they need to understand the system. They need to understand sweat equity. They need to understand sacrifice. They need to understand what it takes to be successful. Okay? It's not an overnight thing. You got to be in the trenches. You got to understand what it takes. There's long nights. There's long hours. Okay? It's not always fun. But when you start to develop a better product, a better system, a better service, right? They move into the self-employed, where they start to be in a leadership role, and they start to really manage and be more hands-on things. They start to say, you know what? Let me grab the reins and let me do this thing, okay? So after we see that they're successful in managing, okay? We're able to provide the investor so that they can become a business owner, okay? Now, when they become a business owner, a team is set in place of self-employed people and employees that are a part of the like-minded system that we have now created for this business owner. Now, when this business owner is able to leverage the business system, and they're able to put somebody in a position of management, in a position of power, they're able to transition into an investor. Now, I know that there's a lot of information, and I know that it's very, very phenomenal, okay? But I don't want it to go over your heads. Not to say that it is, but there's a lot going on here, because when you're dealing with thousands of influencers, artists, and entrepreneurs that are looking for opportunity, you need to make sure that each and every piece of the system is tight-knit so that nothing falls out of the proper standing. Websites, bank accounts, employees, right? Because not everybody knows what to do with their employees. Not everybody knows how to set up their employee agreements. Not everybody knows how to set up their business organization so that it can truly profit the best. Should it be a nonprofit? Should it be a corporation? Should it be a partnership? What should it be, right? We establish all those things, okay? So that there's the greatest success. Here are some of the milestones, where we are in the process and what's left to tackle. This isn't a 1 year, this isn't a 2 year. We understand that this is a long-term thing, okay? But so far, when we're looking at the short-term goals, back in December 2018, we had official New Jersey business registration. We did our first company giveaway, and we started our initial video productions. By April 2019, I know that's a short amount of time, we accepted our first investment of $10,000 for project expansion. We got better cameras, better equipment. We were able to work with more people. We expanded very, very phenomenally, okay? We innovated interior media and music operations. We came out with better music videos. We were able to do better music videos for clients. And we were able to establish ourselves as a media platform. By August, we had a social awareness campaign that we had completed. Our social media and internet was reorganized and started to gain some recognition. We started to get more views, started to get more support. There's a lot more awareness going on about what we were doing. Marketing and sales got re-engineered because we understood that there truly is a need and there is a great market share for what we are doing. By January 2020 of this year, we integrated into our first public space. We're working very, very hard on that. It didn't go as planned for the first few months, but then quite recently, we got a great partnership. And not only are they partnering up with us for the media, but they're also partnering us for merchandise, because they have a great connection with suppliers and distributors that have high quality merchandise that we are able to now sell, and we're able to now produce handcrafted and also wide format printing, okay? So that we can take care of mass demand, thousands, millions, whatever the case may be. Marketing and sales expansion is happening. Advancement of multimedia communications. We grew our different departments because the need for what we're doing grew. More awareness was seen within the market and within the different clients and the different prospects that were starting to engage with us. So we had to advance our multimedia communications. We had to come up with even more content. We had to share even more information. And this is why you're also seeing this video right now. So by May, apparel and design expansion. We had some design innovation with our apparel and with our merchandise. So we are able to now expand, and especially with the partnership that we got now, we're able to do more, and we're able to, fulfill the needs that we saw were there within the market. Profit sharing and finance management is able to start happening now because we can really grow from a stable foundation. Up until recently, and I know the company hasn't been here for a long time. As I stated, 9 out of 10 businesses fail within the first 60 to 90 days. We're way past that. We're going into our second year of business, and we're expanding very handsomely. The company that we're partnered with, they make over $1 million in merchandise sales. And with us being a part of their media, we're able to expand their profits. We're able to, have portions of their revenue based off of the success that we create for them. And we're able to truly grow collaboratively and collectively as a corporation and as different organizations. So, BRIODS Corporation of America has outlined a plan for exponentially higher success than usual. BRIODS is a platform for influencers, artists, and entrepreneurs that utilizes cutting-edge solutions to promote significant performance results. BRIODS takes part in building, managing, and developing the careers of influencers, artists, and entrepreneurs within the mindset, media, and music industries. These industries are very vast, and we're going to come out with another video that you can see later on that will go into the different revenue streams that are able to be created and generated within these different industries. Mindset, media, and music alone, okay? If we just target a percentage of this, we're talking just a percentage of this, we're looking at major profits for everyone that is a part of BRIODS Corporation of America and its affiliated and associated members. We're very excited about what's going on within the mindset, media, and music industries, and we're very proud to be a part of this. and to have people trust us to, execute for them and to get results. How we work is very simple. Step one, development and analytical testing. Without the proper information, just like in war, you're going to fail. You're going to lose. You need the right information. You need the right type of analytical results and data that's going to tell you what to do when a problem occurs. That's why you have this analytical testing. When we do development, we are able to see how things are going to generate when it's good, when it's bad, when it's ugly. We test these things. Then with step two, strategic management and market expansion, we're able to actually see how it works within the market, how the masses are truly, taking hold of the idea. Then after we expand it to them, we're able to see the revenues. We can collect the funds, we can collect the money, we can collect the investments, and we can distribute it how it should be. We don't worry about the money first. Okay, you can't put the cart before the donkey, or whatever the case may be. Yes, you have to understand that the end is evident, but you can't put the end before the beginning. Start with the end in mind and then make it happen. So after we take care of all these three steps and people are happy, they get their money, right? We move on to the next one. Most people reinvest. Most people, when they see the systems work, they want to see it work again and again and again. Success is very addicting when you see it truly work in this fashion. Understand the technology that we're using. Mindset, media, and music. These are technologies that are ancient. They've been used since the beginning of time. And with these things, we can generate this revenue model that is simple and very, very profitable to those that are a part of it. The consumer, the company, and the contributor. BRIODS Corporation of America has a comprehensive economic strategy and revenue model. A simple to use formula manufactures products and services that benefit the consumer, translating into income streams that are leveraged to improve BRIODS and its affiliated contributors. The consumer, they get the product, they get the service. They're very happy about that. They give us the money, right? We're able to give that to the contributors. Whether they contribute money, whether they contribute content, whether they contribute service. Whatever the case may be, we're able to give back to those people. Why now? People are searching for the right opportunity at the right time. They're searching for something that is true, something that has principle, something that has merit and stands on a foundation. What we're putting together, what we already have, what we're growing, what we've already seen succeed is something that is taking mindset, media, and music by storm. That's what everybody's doing. Everybody's doing mindset, media, and music. Whether it's education or whether it's entertainment. We're going to, if you watch more of the videos that we're going to put out, everything is very simple. Everything is based off of these three things. mindset, media, and music. Okay? And it's broken down into education or entertainment. People are either getting educated or they're being entertained. Very simple. How do we come down to these very, very simple things? Research. A lot of research, a lot of years of studying, a lot of analytical data that is right in front of our faces that we're putting to our team. We're sharing it with you because we want you to be a part. If you could invest at the ground floor, how much could you gain? The website is right here. Make sure you go and register so that we have your information. We can contact you. Are you interested? Are you an influencer, artist, entrepreneur? Are you an investor? Or do you just want some more information? Whatever it is, make sure you register so that we can connect. You can get more understanding and we can grow together because this is the future. BRIODS Corporation of America is the bridge between influencers, artists, entrepreneurs, and their followers. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, send us an email. Leave them in the comments. Great success. See you soon.